Hi, this is a video testimonial for Scott Haug, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a recap of my 12-month journey that I've just been on with Scott, and a little kind of insight and understanding from my side of the journey itself. So before I started, which was kind of last year, August, September of last year, I was at a place where I'd launched my own company, and I was working on that for around a year. And before that, I was always working in the corporate world. So I had my own company, I'd gone into entrepreneurship from the corporate life, and that was already a very big step change for me, because all I was used to is that corporate world. And obviously coming out of COVID, globally it was a very difficult time, and starting to launch a business and trying to make that work and lifting it from the ground up, it came with its challenges. So at the time, it was like I said, challenges was the word. The feelings that I was going through was a lot of frustration, trying to make things work, and things were not kind of coming through as well as I wanted. Always used to like a monthly salary, for instance, and not getting this, and everything quite sporadic in terms of payments, working with suppliers. It was very challenging. There was no set format. So financially, I'm a family man, so I have a wife and a child. So trying to keep all of that running was very tough. So I was at a place mentally where I was like kind of unsure what I was doing, where I was going, and I just knew I needed some kind of shift in direction. Not necessarily the business obviously, but I knew I needed to work a little bit more within, and how to do that I weren't sure. So I was looking at Bob Proctor's work at the time, and maybe looking at the course that they run. It's like a 6-month course, and I was just researching. I've always been interested in the subconscious mind, and it's something that I've always wanted to know more about, but never really got into. So I was quite new to it anyway. And then I came across Scott Haug, and I knew he was part of Bob Proctor's team. I tried to reach out, thought he was one of his kind of team members, one of his elite team members still, but what I found to understand that Scott had moved on to create his own Manifestation Accelerator course. Spoke to his team and got a little bit more understanding, and basically took the whole thing on, and I worked one-on-one with Scott. So at the beginning, I was feeling quite stuck, quite low, energy-wise. And I did a lot of internal work with Scott, a lot of internal healing. He started from the foundation. He looked at kind of like childhood traumas. He got a good understanding. So it's like a real kind of full round understanding of kind of what I've been through, and where the energies and where the frustrations have led me to. Like I said, I was new to it, so it was really new, and I was just taking it on. I was just like a completely open book. Had no background. I put all my faith and confidence into Scott. I knew straight away that everything I put in, I'm going to get out, and the less I hold back on, or the better for us as a relationship, because it is a relationship. It's all about trust. So me and Scott started working on a weekly basis. I was attending his calls, and then we were doing a lot of internal work, a lot of healing work, a lot of exercises. And it's like 12 months later, there's a massive shift in me as a person. The main thing is my awareness. I am so much more aware, just generally, of myself, my surroundings, people I'm with, who I choose to be with and not be with for those right reasons or wrong reasons. The feeling is just more in control. I just understand much more what happens in a situation, how to deal with the situation. I feel very, the big word is flow. The word flow is huge. flow and energy, and they go parallel and work together. So having that openness and letting yourself flow is so important. And I know how that works. It still needs mastering. I'm only 12 months or so in, but it still needs a lot of work. But I understand it, and I guess the main thing is the awareness and understanding of it, and building that foundation. And I believe that the work that I did with Scott built that foundation for me. My wife said to me, this is a journey that you're on, and from whatever you do from now, this is the way you're going to be for life. And that's absolutely true. I will be this one way for life. I will look at things the way I look at it today for life. And that was all the work I did with Scott. And it's been an amazing journey in that sense. 12 months, I shifted from entrepreneurship back to corporate because that was something me and Scott worked on. It was something that came to me. I felt it was correct. But then what we did do is we found the perfect ideal job that I want to give me a work-life balance, bring that money in on a regular basis, but also kind of have things running on the side. Like my business is more on the side now. I've invested money into things. We're looking at future investments. I bought a new car, and it's just been a complete 12-month overhaul. It's been amazing. So, it's been great working with Scott. He's super calm, super collected, very knowledgeable in what he does, very easy to work with, not judgmental at all on any situation. He's so open. You can just tell him anything and everything. And he's got great solutions, he's got ideas. Just super easy. And it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a complete amazing experience in so many ways. Would I recommend him? I think you know the answer to that. 100%. Yeah, I would. The guy's amazing. Yeah, he's very accomplished. He's very determined. He's so focused. He's a young lad as well. He's a young guy, and he's just done and doing so much for this world, for the people in this world, and the people that work with him, like myself. We all are in awe of him. We're all so in love with him. He's just so strong at what he does. He's a true leader, and he brings you so much. He brings us so much. So that's kind of where I am. I just wanted to give you this testimonial to say amazing experience, and thank you so much, Scott. It's been a pleasure, and obviously we're going to carry on working together for a very long time. All the best. Take care.